1B families. So I wanted to make a quick little video about mastering math facts because I am seeing some people that are doing it exactly the way that I want you to do it and some people that are still not quite knowing what to do. So your Mastering Math Facts booklet looks like this without all the writings and stickies all over it. Every day at the beginning of math class, students will be completing one of these little slips in class in a timed setting, which means that they should not be filling in the answers on these questions before our math class or during independent work time or after school. We only write on these during that 60 seconds at the beginning of every live meet when I say on your marks, get set, go, and then they write them down. What they can do if they want to practice is they can point to them and say the answer out loud, or they can give the slip to you and you can quiz them on the questions, or they can make up flashcards to practice them, but they should not be writing in the answers prior to our class. The point of doing this, where I'm making them do it with me in class under a time setting, is because this is actually in the curriculum, which is the program of studies, what the government mandates that we need to teach in grade 1. So let me just share part of that document with you. If you see here, one of the outcomes that they need to cover in grade 1 is describing and using mental mathematical strategies for basic addition facts and related subtraction facts to 18. So we're just starting right now. We're obviously not all the way up to 18, but part of being able to know those, if we come to this box underneath here, where it says understand and apply strategies for addition facts up to and including 9 plus 9 and related subtraction facts, that's just being able to know how to do them. The timed portion is the recall. So recall addition facts to a sum of 5 and related subtraction facts. What that means, recall is being able to do it quickly. It's like sight words, it's like phonograms. They shouldn't have to use fingers, they shouldn't have to use manipulatives. For any facts up to 5, a sum of 5, they should be able to look at it and know it. And part of the process in doing that is by having them do it in a timed setting with us. Now, if we were in a classroom, I would hand out the sheets at the beginning of the time them, take them away, and then mark them. And the next day they would get a new one. Now, because we're not in a setting together, this is where I require parental support, making sure that they're not filling them in beforehand, because that's kind of defeating the purpose of being able to do them quickly with recall. When we talk about more facts, anything beyond an addition of 5, those don't need to be timed. Usually once the kids figure out a strategy for zeros or ones or twos, then they're able to do it. But the ones that need to be timed are the ones that we're practicing here, and then we'll add in some more to help build understanding of those basic facts. So it is very important, please, that you check in with your child to make sure that they are not doing them beforehand. I had quite a few kids today, when I said, show me your sheet, they showed me the little sheet that they had cut out, and it was completed already. And that's totally defeating the purpose of being able to do it with a recall setting. So please remind your child that they should not be filling in their little Mastering Math Facts sheet at all, except in class when I say ready, set, go, and they have 60 seconds to do it in. If they're doing it any other time, that's a no-no. They don't do that. We only want to do them in class. Now, that being said, some kids were also, when I said, show me your sheet, grabbing their booklet and trying to cut them out at that time, right when we're getting ready to start. We need to have it ready before the day before, so that when I say pull out those sheets, they're ready to go right now, ready to go. That's why I've put it in the daily planner. It's actually time accounted for in your independent work to get those sheets ready to go for the next day. So if you can review those things with your child, I will be reviewing them again in class. But like I said, I still had kids showing me the sheets that were completed before we even did them in class. I also had some kids who were beyond where we should be. They are only permitted to do 1 sheet every day. If they get that sheet right, they move on to the next level. But they can't do 16 sheets and then be on level Z already. So I think today we were on G or F. That's the farthest they should be. Even if they know all of these and they're super easy, we're practicing learning them with recall, which means immediate recognition and ability to write them down. So that's what we're really trying to do. Now, part of this, once they finish each page at home, with me timing them and then you marking them. Once they've done a whole page, so I think this goes up to H, then there will be a seesaw activity that they will complete. And this is an example of what it looks like. It's very similar to the phonograms in that they hit the record button and they say 0 plus 5 equals 42. Click on the next page. 2 plus 1 equals 97. Click on the next page. 1 plus 4 equals, and do it as quickly as they can. That's the kind of the easiest way that I can ensure that they are actually practicing the way that we want them to practice, which is working on that recall instead of writing all the answers down beforehand and then pretending that they're done in 5 minutes. So if you can help encourage them to make sure that they're doing them correctly, do not write on the little pages before class and get the pages cut out in time for the next class. And then this seesaw you will start to see starting on Friday. I'll be putting one in.